April 20th, deadlines. I don't know whether I want in or out of this relationship. I've been struggling with it for months now. It's not appropriate to let it hang indefinitely. I will give myself 2 months to make a decision. Anonymous. I've had this unsolved problem hanging over my head for 6 months now. I'm confused. I'm not certain what to do. I'm going to give myself 1 month to come up with a solution. Anonymous. Sometimes it helps to set a deadline. This can be true when we face unsolved problems, are struggling with a tough decision, have been sitting on the fence for a while, or have been floundering in confusion about a particular issue for a time. That does not mean a deadline is written in stone. It means that we are establishing a time frame to help ourselves not feel so helpless and to help bring a solution into focus. Setting deadlines can free our energy to set the problem or issue aside, to let go and allow the universe, our higher power, and ourselves to begin to move toward a solution. We don't always need to tell people we've got a deadline. Sometimes it's better to be silent, or else they may feel we are trying to control them and may rebel against our deadline. Sometimes it is appropriate to share our deadline with others. Deadlines are primarily a tool to help ourselves. They need to be reasonable and appropriate to each individual situation. Used properly, deadlines can be a beneficial tool to help us get through difficult problems and situations without feeling trapped and helpless. They can help us let go of worrying and obsessing so we can focus our energies in more constructive directions. Setting a deadline could help move us out of that uncomfortable spot of feeling victimized by a person or a problem we can't solve. Deadlines can help us detach and move forward. Today, I will consider whether a deadline might be helpful in some area of my life. I claim divine wisdom and guidance in setting appropriate deadlines for any problems or relationship issues that may be lingering. I'm Herb the Addictaholic. This is the language of letting go, and I have a lot of experience with deadlines. Whether it be in my home life, my wife gives me some deadlines. The children have deadlines at school. I've got deadlines at work. I'm in construction. We have a ton of them. And I used to take those deadlines really seriously. And, it would create a whole lot of stress. So reading right now that, it's not set in stone, that it is a tool to give us freedom to think about other things is huge. That's awesome, because I'm going to take that and I'm going to run with that today. I'm going to realize that the deadline is a tool, that it's not set in stone, that it is going to give me the opportunity to free my mind a little bit to actually focus on the task in front of me versus trying to focus so far away on everything that lies in front of me. Had I known that a decade ago, I would have saved myself a lot of stress. And a lot of that stress, anxiety, anger, frustration led to a lot of my using. Not an excuse or a good reason, but indefinitely, it led to a lot of the bad stuff that I did. So learning how to manage my anger, manage my stress, manage my anxiety, self-reflecting, working on myself with a clear head, has led me to not have a relapse yet. It's led me to keep going in recovery and not look for other escapes to get out of this weight on my shoulders. And so having this extra tool of using a deadline without taking it so seriously, it's a big one, and I'm grateful for this reading today. Thank you guys for coming out. I hope to see you tomorrow. I'll keep coming back. It works if you work it.